Hey there guys, it's Derpcake here bringing you a quick gold video and also rogue update. In this video I'm going to be doing this once every week or so to keep you up to date with auction house tips and tricks and how you can make gold using the auction house and even through trade chat. I'm going to be doing this about once or twice a week, and it's not going to be as descriptive as my alchemy gold making guide, but it's going to be giving you basic tips on how you can use the auction house in your professions to make a decent amount of gold per day. So I'm going to get started with giving you guys a quick tip. One of the ways I've been making gold right now is with bloodied pyrium. As you see here, I have the helm I've sold, the chest, legs, and gloves. The good thing about this is when you buy the mats by themselves, on my server at least, and you make the item and resell it, you make about double your profit, double the money that you spent in the first place. So it's really good. And also prices can fluctuate, and the bloody pyrium can increase and decrease, so you have to watch when you sell it. I sell them for around 300 to 400 gold a piece, which is really profitable, as you will see right now. To make bloodied pyrium, you need 10 volatile fire and 8 or 15 elementium bars. For this example, I'm going to be doing 15 just so I can make it as close as it usually is. As you see, elementium bar, there's stacks of 20 up for 80 gold, so it's about 60 gold to make one bloodied pyrium. Then we're going to look up volatile fire real quick. So about 60 gold for the elementium bars, and then volatile fire are 15 gold each right now. Usually they're around 12 gold, so I'll just say 125 gold. So that's about 180 gold, 175-ish gold to make one piece of bloodied pyrium. As you see here, these sell for anywhere between 300 to 400 gold, so that's automatically double your money back. And it may be different. On most servers, the bloodied pyrium sells for like 500 gold each, so you're making almost triple the gold you spent. So definitely check your auction house and add up the volatile fires and elementium bars and see if you can make a profit making bloodied pyrium. Another huge way you can make gold by using the auction house is buying and reselling. A lot of people talk about buying and reselling, but it's really hard for other people to grasp the concept of it. But it's very simple, and I'm going to show you it right here. Basically, buying and reselling is knowing your auction house. You have to know your auction house to be able to play it and to make a lot of money by using it. For instance, here I have Greater Celestial Essence up for about 54 gold each, and last weekend I bought these for 20 gold each. So it's just knowing your auction house, testing out a couple of tips and tricks you can use to be able to use the auction house to make a lot of gold. Another thing is knowing your auction house prices and what things sell for and what people want to buy. On my server, I'm on a high pop server, so people need everything. They need enchanting mats, herbs, or everything. So I buy those mats when they're very cheap and repost them when they're about an average price. As you see here, Cinder Bloom is about 27 gold a stack, and the average price for it is about 50 gold a stack. So I'm going to buy these stacks up and know that in the future I'll be able to resell them for double my money back. The next tip you can use for making gold is by leveling up. A lot of players have been asking for tips on how you can make gold by leveling up, and here are some quick tips for you. Basically, while leveling up, one of the only ways you can make gold, in my opinion, is by having a gathering profession, which can be skinning, mining, herbalism, and even tailoring. Tailoring, people don't think it's a gathering profession, but it kind of is in my opinion, depending on what your server economy looks like. For instance, some of the things you should look up are copper ore, which is something you're going to be getting a lot of, and it seems they're about 18 gold a stack just for copper ore, and you're going to need that to level up. And check out some copper bars right now. Copper bars are 22 gold a stack, so that's 5 gold a stack more if you make it into bars, which also helps you level up mining. That's just for mining. You know, you can look up a lot of the ore that you need to get while leveling up and that you'll come across and see how much they sell for and see if mining is a good way to make gold. If you have tailoring, you get an increased drop in cloth, and as you see, some of the cloth here sells pretty good. Mage Weave sells for about 10 gold a stack. I know wool sells for about 20 gold a stack, so it's very useful. One more thing is going to be leatherworking. Herbalism's and always a good way to level up with gold, but another thing we're going to look up is leather real quick. Heavy leather is something you need around level, I'd say 40ish you'd start getting it, and it's 50 gold a stack, so that's pretty good right now. I've sold it before at 70 gold a stack, just saying, but right now it's at 50 gold, so it's pretty good. You just you need to look at your auctions and look at some of the mats you're going to be getting while you level up. Here's light leather. There's like none of it in here. 20 gold for 5, so that's really good while you're leveling up and you get leather. So check your auction house prices for ore, herbs, leather, and cloth, and see what has the biggest value, and you can use that profession to make gold while leveling up. Now before I finish off this video, a lot of people have been asking me for a rogue update, and right now my rogue's level 46, and this is where my points are right now. I'm still doing the same exact thing as my same rotation from my last leveling video. Basically Shadow Step, premeditation now because I have it, which adds 2 combo points to a target, and you can literally one-shot ambush someone, and if they're not dead, eviscerate and they're dead. I also have put points into Honor Among Thieves. That automatically gives you 5% crit, and when someone crits in your party with a spell or ability, you add 1 combo point to your target, so it's great when you're in parties and in dungeons. Another thing I added was energetic recovery, which while I have recuperate, I restore 12 energy. Sometimes it even gives me 24 energy. I don't know exactly how it procs, but it procs pretty well. It procs I'd say every 6 seconds or so. And that's basically it. It's about the same talent tree. Someone asked, how do you get around Shadow Step's 24-second cooldown? Now, Shadow Step, as you read it here, it increases it damage by 30% for your next ambush, which is a lot of extra damage for your ambush, but you don't need it to kill a monster. It's just I use it as a way to get to the monster faster. You can still ambush someone from behind and get some good damage off even without Shadow Step, so just use it when it's up. If you want to be able to kill fast, I would say do Shadow Step for 1 kill. The next mob, do premeditation, which adds 2 combo points. And if you're doing bosses and such, Shadow Step, premeditation, and then start beating them up. And yeah, basically that's where I'm at right now. And as you see my talent tree right here, if you want to copy it for level 46, I'll do an update in the future when I get to like level 60-ish for you guys. So that's it for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed these tips. If you have any comments or suggestions, please leave it in the comments below. I'd like to see your feedback. And that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed it.